The technology that we're using is a very simple technology. It purely takes into account that hot air rises. We have a vast collector that basically collects warm air. At the centre of that collector there's an enormous tower, very tall tower, which creates a temperature differential between the air underneath the collector and the air surrounding the tower and the air at the top of the tower. That is the chimney effect, if you like, which makes hot air rise. This is a model that was used as a display in the Smithsonian Museum in New York, and we received it back earlier this year. It's probably not what the plant's going to look like, but it's a bit like what it'll look like. It's a large tower with a vast collector area around the base of the tower. And if one can imagine this is the collector area, the sun beats down on the roof of this collector area, heats the air underneath it. Around the base of the tower, at about 80 metres out from the tower base itself, are situated 32 massive turbines. The sun beats down on the roof, warms the air runs towards the centre, through the turbines and up and out of the tower. The tower, of course, being the engine for the plant, which creates temperature differential, which creates the airflow. The temperature drops approximately 1 degree every 100 metres as you go up. That's just a fact of life. So if the temperature on a hot day in Arizona is 35, 40, 45, except in fact it was 47 degrees there this week, if the temperature is 40 degrees, the temperature under the collector is going to be something like 80 or 90 degrees. The temperature at the top of the tower is going to be about 30 degrees, dropping 1 degree. The tower is going to be somewhere about 750 or 800 metres tall. So it's going to be a very, very tall structure, and it's going to be about 130 to 150 metres in diameter. So it's a massive structure. How tall is that? Twice the Taipei Tower. It's probably 2.5 times the height of the Empire State Building, which I think is about 330 metres tall. So it's a tall structure. We've done a lot of work on proving that this could be built. When we were to build this plant,
during the day, the heat builds up here to around 50 degrees centigrade, and the air starts flowing in continually towards the chimney. But the interesting thing is that it also works at night as well as day, and in cloudy and rainy spells as well, because not only the air, but the ground beneath it is heated up during the day to such a degree that in the night time it re-radiates that heat back again, keeping the air warm and flowing inwards towards the chimney all the time. The actual plastic itself is only 0.1 of a millimetre thick, but it's very strong, and although it transmits infrared radiation, it's quite resistant to ultraviolet light, which tends to degrade plastic. And the life of sheets of plastic like this is expected to be about 10 or 12 years. One other quite important point that came out during the initial research program that surprised the builders of the chimney was that instead of a desert developing underneath this collecting area because of the high temperatures here, they got instead quite luxuriant plant growth underneath because of the greenhouse effect, which produced large quantities of condensation during the night.